Halutie. I come from Upper West in Sisale East District.
My eyes, I'm always number one in my dreams. I was born in the city where the city's all that I need. Then I wake up and I realize that I'm a phenomenon. I'm E.L. Hustle hard, it's all for sale. Tiger blood in my heart for real. When you've been down to the base so long and you make it up, it gets hard to fail. I am a hustler, you are a customer. Your number is coming up, there is no stopping us. The dream is in front of us, give me more, Oliver.
All the pains, all the hustling, everything they did, I never gave up, cause this was what I was born to.
Defined by the obstacles we overcome. Dedicated. Honed through time for the perfect moment. Born from a strength that lies deep within. Focused. We are champions. Let me show you how great I am.
Whenever they are doing at inter-schools, if I want to join, my mom will say I will not go to training. Then I also stop. But getting to some time, my mom, they will ask me to do work at the house. I will refuse and went to the field and join them and will be doing. When we are doing the training, I'm taking bit by bit and I become better now. And they select me to be part of the school team to go for inter-schools. When we went for inter-schools, I became first at our inter-schools, and we went to inter-district. After inter-district, when we came back, inter-district too, I was first there. But when we came back, inter-regionals, my mom and my dad said I would not go, and my brother liked me to go. When my brother want me to go to inter-regional, and my mom and my dad, they don't want me to go. The day that they went for the camp, my mom and my dad, they went to farm, leaving I and my brother. One of my teachers came to our compound and asked that why is it that they didn't allow me to go. My brother said it's not him, it's my mom and my dad. And the teacher took me to the camp. When they came, they were shouting. That long time, people did train me, but they couldn't go far. They know that me too, I cannot perform. If I perform, God, they will not send me to anywhere. But when I went there and performed 100 and 200, I came second, 100. The finals fourth, 202. The hits, I came third. The finals, I came fourth.
Defined by the obstacles we overcome. Dedicated. Honed through time for the perfect moment. Born from a strength that lies deep within. Focused. We are champions. Let me show you how great I am.
But when we went for interregionals, my dad was talking about that. They want me to do what and what. They should bring me back home. But the teacher, they didn't mind my dad. After that, when I came home, my dad said I will not do any sports again. Because when I didn't perform well. But I make my mind that the sports there, I will do it. Because when we went for that games, we are on our way coming, our car spoiled on the way. And they are writing our terminal exams. Because of I couldn't write the 3 papers. They repeat me, but I said I will not stop sports. But they say, why is it that some of my teachers too is only one our PE teacher who like me to do sport, but my headmaster they don't want me to do sports. They repeat me, but my PE teacher says I shouldn't mind them. And I sit back and learn, get into our final year. Our final year, my PE teacher, I say I will not do it because it's that one make me delay. But still, my PE teacher said if I say I will not do sports, then I shouldn't speak to him again. And I said then I will do it. And 1 week for them to go to inter-schools, I joined with them and trained just 1 week and went for inter-schools. I became first there. When we went for inter-zonals, first there, inter-district, first before we went to inter-regionals. Inter-regionals do the same thing. The hills I came first, but the finals I came fourth again, 100, 200. The hills I came second, but the finals I came fifth. My coach Ansam saw me at that place and called me. And I have talked to him that I completed this year. That's 2014, I have completed. And he asked me, Dad, did I like to come to Kumasi and school? And I say, yeah, that's to give my mom my dad number to him. When I give these numbers to when they call my mom and my dad said, no, I will not do sports. If I come home, I will not do it. And I give my brother line to him again. When she called my brother said, then she will let me, after the interregional, she will let me come back to Kumasi and school there. They say no. When I went home, they say no, they are just sending me there for nothing. I will not perform. That the school fees too, when they say they will pay, they will not pay anything. But my brother said, she like me to do sports. My brother first and Coach Anson get me in Kumasi. And he was training me. When she just trained 3 weeks and we are coming to Accra for fastest. Ghana Hima fastest in Accra. When we came there, I played first. When we come back to the semi-finals to first, the finals, I became third there. Just 3 weeks that my coach trained me, and we came back to Kumasi. And after that fastest, I have injury with my leg. For 7 months, I couldn't train again, and I was in the house. My dad said that's what they say I shouldn't do sports. It's through the sports that I get the injury. I have to stop the sports. And my coach said, then they will treat me if I'm well, and if I cannot do, they like it. When they treat me, I'm now well, and I can even perform more than the time that I didn't get the injury. When they treat me, and my dad called me, then if they treat me there, then they shouldn't allow me to come home again until I completed school. My coach said yes, then she will take care of me. After the school, they will allow me to come home. And be like vacation, I will be with my coach, always training. Vacation or schooling days, I will train. That's why I did my phone one time because of the injury, I couldn't perform. Getting to phone 2 times, that when we went, my performance, and I know that now I'm proud of myself because of the performance, but it is still with the training. The 200 I came first, 100 meters first, 400 is not my race because my coach is good coach. She trained me how to run the 400. The 400, the hits I played first, but the finals I came third. But when we went, the readings too are parts. I do 4x1, 4x2, 4x600,000. That's mal medley. That's the event, and 4x4. That's the event that we did my second year term. Getting to my third year term now. And when we went for the circuit games, always my senior, whenever we went, it's only once that place I became first at circuit game, but all third or fourth or fifth. But this year, my final year, I'm now take up. Now if it is not Janet Amponsa in US now, I think that she did the best time, but now I'm the second best time in Ghana now. But I'm praying that these games that we are doing, the people, like the high people today should check, this person, see where the person is coming from, but the person is the willing that the person have. If not, that she cannot be performing by this time. That's all what I have to talk to you people to hear. That you, the coaches and GAA people, the big men, they should get up and help with the athletes too. Because if you are performing, but nothing is there like you encourage the person, do this, you cannot perform, because if it is no coach answer, but this I cannot perform because the way I was when I start running, the way I perform now. Because she's also a hard man, that's why she forced me, insult me, but me, when she insults me just seconds, I'll forget about the insult. And whatever he asked me to do, I have to do it. That's why now I'm popular. I have the injury. It's just that the injury that I ran and fell and I get the injury. I went to just sit and my legs slip, and when it slip and I sit, not knowing that my hips, there is problem on it, but I didn't take note of it. In the night that I sleep and wake up, I couldn't wake up. The following day that I called my coach and say, oh coach, I couldn't wake up this morning because yesterday I wanted to sit and I have problem with my leg. Coach come and sit and call my parents that I will be coming home. My father said, okay, they should allow me to come. When I went home, the way my father see me with the injury, my father was panicking. My mom and my dad, my mom is even crying, but my dad, she take it as normal. But the way they suffer, but they couldn't get me normal. They treat me, but they couldn't make me to be normal. And coach come for me. When coach come for me and also come and treat that. By that time, when I will sit and be crying now. Like if I'm doing sports and they will be praising me, you see that I will say, you see that me too, I will also be happy and be smiling. But that time, at that moment when I was in the house, always if I sit, I think, oh, then that will be the end of my sports. I will say that will be the end of my sport. Because of this one, I will cry and I cannot even eat. That's the time that I was having the injury, the thinking I'm thinking about in my mind. When the injury is now better and I'm doing the training small and I know that now I'm coming up. Always, if my coach, when she's training, I am with people. Always she use time when she's checking. When she said today your time is good, then I will feel happy and I will say then I will do better than this. The next day when she give us workout, the way always a speed. That's what I did and pick up the form. like if I do competition and somebody beat me, if the person beat me, always I feel the whole that day or the whole that week, man talking. If you are checking me, you get to know that something is wrong with me. But if I became first in that race, I will not talk. But the man talking that, you get to know that I'm happy. That's if I go for competition and I couldn't perform, my coach, I could not even look at him face correct. But if I perform well, you see that I will be looking at him face and be smiling. My coach will be smiling for me.
Defined by the obstacles we overcome. Dedicated. Honed through time for the perfect moment. Born from a strength that lies deep within. Focused. We are champions. Let me show you how great I am.
At JSS time, when we went for schools at Pena, I make 100 meters 13.81. By the 200, I make 27.62. And getting to into zonals, I make the 100 meters 13.51, 51, and 200. I make 27.82. That's that's in the zonals. Getting to interdisciplinary because we train, I make 1,200 meters. I make 12.91. The 200, I make 26.82. Getting to interregionals here, the time I make 12 something, but I couldn't check the interregionals home like the interdistrict home. Before I came to, my coach picked me from that place, and I'm now in T. Amadia Senior High. T. Amadia Senior High, my year one time I couldn't perform. By the time when we went for first test, I'm able to do the 100 meters 12.52 before I get the injury. After the injury, I'm now making 11. After the injury into schools at T. Amadia Senior High School, the into schools, I make 11.91. Into in 200 meters, I make 25.82. Before interzonals, the interzonals, I make 11.71. Hand time, 11.71. The 200 meters, I make 24.61. 61. Before that's my second year. Getting to 2017 into schools, I make 200 meters 24.52. 100 meters, I make 11.83. But that time I was tired. That's the last race, and I make 7 events at that time. And now I'm waiting for the rest of the final one at Cape Coast now. because I'm not watching the foreign athletes, because I don't have time to watch our team. My coach is not showing like sports women's or men's to me that they make this time or this. But me, because only I only hear about both. But me too, I want to train and perform like in the women's side, as also be running like both in the women's side. Me, I want to become world champion because I need to make my family proud, Ghana too to be proud of me. Always if I dream about it, because I want to make Ghana too proud, like to help the athlete to be also be up. And that's why me always, if I sleep or if I sit, I'm thinking about it. To also make somebody to, they shouldn't suffer like some of us, the way we suffer before we can perform.
Where the city's all that I need. Then I wake up and I realize that I'm a phenomenon. I'm EL. Hustle hard, it's all for sale. Tiger blood in my heart for real. When you've been down to the base so long and you make it up, it gets hard to fail. I am a hustler, you are a customer. Your number is coming up, there is no stopping us. The dream is in front of us, give me more, all of us.
All the pains, all the hustling, everything they did I never gave up, cause this was what I was born.